do you want to grab a chair from? Okay, perfect. Thank you. But yeah, so we just hit the record button, so I'll kind of reiterate what I just said, so that way folks who need to catch this on the recording, it's fine. But yeah, we're just kind of revamping, and not really revamping, we're just kind of tweaking some things from the last photo shoot challenge that we did. So we had some really awesome things happen, and we just want to kind of continue to grow and make things better. So one of the things that last time we saw was kind of a growth area was really just being aware of what's going on, giving clients enough notice about events, fit camps, and all of that stuff. So I put on my social work hat. I'm in charge of a lot of calendars at work. So I made a calendar for May and for June. I think I've got pretty much everything on here. I don't know if you got to look at it, Caitlin. I still need to get your and Julia's bar class. Yeah, and so I was like, I wasn't sure of the day, so we'll get that on there. But what I'm going to do, we're going to run this challenge on the I Commit to Me page, because I think that's what we decided. I don't know when we decided that all of our challenges we're going to run on one page, just so that we can continue to improve client engagement and people who aren't really engaged are seeing all the good stuff that's happening. So on that page, there's a way to upload some documents. So that's where I'm going to put these calendars. So people can grab paper ones today, so that way they can kind of plan, because we've got some really awesome stuff coming up. I'm going to do a Prep for Success seminar next Wednesday, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I did a small group challenge last year called Project Reset, and it was like, I basically just took my social work job and put it into a challenge and had behavior trackers for people. Like, you get a little check mark when you have your 2 shakes a day, you get a check mark for your tabs, a check mark for your water, all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday, just to kind of give people some good solid tools to use while they're working on their goals. So that'll be next Wednesday. And then we've got fit camps like normal. I tried to put all of those on the calendar, which I just realized I missed some for next week, so I'll update that. Hold on, let me write that down.
I think that there's 10:30 classes that just weren't on there.
Yeah, I was like.
And then Julia and I will just come up with what theme we want to do early or something.
For
our 10:30 bar class.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We'll just like bottom class or bar class.
Ooh,
or whatever.
I love that.
You know,
Okay.
that way it has a theme,
Yeah,
so
just send me the
like
details and I'll put it on there. The way I structured these calendars is so you do have like the dates and stuff, but at the bottom there's kind of a summary of what's going on. So it's what the event is, what the date and the time is. So that way, because for me, like, I'm balancing like 5 different schedules between my work, my kids, my husband, all this stuff. So when I can know in advance, and I know a lot of other folks are like this, when we know in advance, we can plan for it and we can be there. So that's the goal for that, so that we can just make sure, because we did a really good job planning last time, is just the execution and making sure we were promoting enough time in advance to get everybody there. So, so we're going to be doing that. And I'm trying to think, so I'm going to pass this around. So this is all the events that we have going on. And I want to make sure that we can have some leaders for each of the events that are going to be on the calendar. And so if you want to be a leader, so the first event is the Prep for Success seminar. So I'll lead that. If you want to help me with that, I would love it. So I think it's really important that we do like collaborate and work as a team, so that way, because it is kind of many hands make light work, so to speak. So if we can just get folks collaborating together, so that way it's not just one person doing everything, because otherwise that gets exhausting. So what we'll do, we'll pass this around, and I can maybe, no, I'm not going to put it as a Google Docs. That'll get complicated. Keep things simple. So if for the folks that aren't here, I'll just get in touch with and see if they want to, you know, plug in anywhere to get some of those community events really going. The biggest one is I need a lead for, what do you think?
Well, on the 3rd, we have our
STS.
part of the STS, so the tips on getting fit for the summer, plus the tube socks and tutu fitness scavenger hunt afterward.
Yeah, so if people want to sign up for that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Well,
cool.
yeah, I mean, it's a huge guest opportunity for them to come.
Yeah, this is just a sign up to help though. So for like the STS stuff, that's kind of its own thing.
I thought this was a separate schedule of major events.
Nope.
Just kidding.
That's okay. I appreciate your help. I like it. Don't worry, Scott. It's okay. Keep drinking your tea. I've been up since 5, so I'm like ready to go. I've had my tea. I've had my total control. It's like, we're on. I'm ready. You can thank Laura Robinson for that. We've been doing 5 a.m. accountability goals, so I'm ready. I'm actually a little tired. I feel my tea wearing off. So, But yeah, so if we want to pass this around, I do need a lead person to do our Memorial Day park workout. We've got a lot going on that day. We're going to do it at Centennial Park, that park right off of Arapahoe and is that Jordan, Potomac? There's like there's that big park by the Centennial Government Building. That park. Yeah, on the, what is that, the north side of Arapahoe. But really what the idea is, because it'll be Memorial Day, so the water park is going to be going, so it's family friendly, bring your kids, it's free. I've got my little portable boombox stereo thing, so we can have real loud music and do just like a fun workout. Kids can work out with us, and I think we'll try and position right by the park, because that's the way I did it last summer at our neighborhood park. I point to Aileen because we live in the same neighborhood. But that way kids can play, parents can work out, and we can still have a line of sight because that's important. Yeah, so that's kind of the way that we'll structure it. And then it'll just be like but then it'll be like bring a picnic lunch, and we can play at the water park and just hang out and have a good Memorial Day. So I was going to do a barbecue. I was like, I don't want to organize that. It's going to be too much. So bring a picnic lunch and we'll hang. Responsible for your own food. So that'll be the park workout. So we're passing that list around. Lisa, I know we were messaging. So we signed up. I'm having you coordinate. We're going to do a health queue hike. So Lisa's going to coordinate and figure out where that's going to be. We're thinking like no more than an hour away from the Denver area. That way it's in the middle for you Leadville peeps. But still nice up in the high country, some good stuff. I don't know. Do we want that to be a kid-friendly thing? What do you think, Lisa?
I think bringing the kids along would be fabulous.
I think so too. I'm just a little. Nora, she did like a 4-mile hike, so she should probably be okay.
Bring the cat.
Bring the cats. Hey, I got an extra baby carrier. Put the cat in.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just kind of gauge it, and I'll find something that is, if it's a little bit harder, it'll be shorter.
Okay.
And then if it's a little bit easier, then maybe a little bit longer. Does that sound good? So little guys can do it?
Yeah,
okay.
That's great. I was like, you living up there have a way better intel on where good hikes are.
Okay.
Well, I think we can even do a little more than an hour.
Yeah, I think Vail might be a little far. I think if we did, maybe on like would that be the east side of Eisenhower? If we can maybe stay in that area, somewhere over there, because that way, because it is like it takes a good Vail. That's just a long. But yeah, so cool. Thanks for doing that.
Yep.
If anybody who wants to help with the hike, just sign up, and then I'll shoot you the names. This is me typing names. I'll shoot you the names of people that want to work with you and help coordinate that. So what I've got to figure out how to print this 2-sided without a copier. So we have a bunch of these to hand out today. So that will be happening before Fit Camp. Let me see. We talked about the calendar. We talked about social media. So we're running this all on the I Commit to Me page. I'm going to upload these documents so that way everybody has them electronically, and also today and when we're launching the challenge, handing them out. So that'll be good. And last time, I thought our social media engagement was really great. The only area we saw for growth was about towards the end, is like that 4-week mark where we kind of all start to, fizzle out and get tired. The participation just kind of dropped. So I didn't put it on there, but hey, good morning. Good morning. But really what we're hoping is if there's a few people who maybe want to be like the social media gurus and just kind of paying attention to the page and making sure we have like good content, because it's great like people posting memes and shake selfies and all that is good, but also some stuff that has some meat on it, whether it's product features, tips and tricks, workout stuff, that sort of a thing, because it's really great. Like we want people posting selfies and having fun, but I got that feedback from a couple of challenges ago where they're just like, there just really wasn't anything helpful on there. So if we can make sure that the stuff we're posting is kind of meat and potatoes of things that people wouldn't ordinarily get if they weren't working with us. So there's that. Other than that, usually our social media is fabulous. So sign up to lead and help. That's going around, so that's good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing. I've been having thoughts, but I've been having thoughts that I can't keep track of them because my mind is mush. Oh, challenges within the challenge. That's what I was going to talk about. So we're going to do kind of like what we did last time. We had kind of a mindset thing that we did at the beginning. Sorry, I point to you because you kind of organized that. But we're going to do a 21-day shake challenge. And people who participate and complete that, we're going to be doing weekly raffles and stuff. So kind of what where I'm kind of taking my expertise as a social worker and incorporating this is that when we want to change behavior, we need positive reinforcements. And the best way to give those reinforcements is positive intermittent reward. So just kind of that continuing to acknowledge people, reward people. Some people call it bribery. I call it reinforcement, right? But really making sure that when people are doing what we want them to do, we're either positively, verbally reinforcing that, or they're getting prizes, or they're getting recognized in a certain way. Oh, that's my alarm because it's time to eat. There you go. I just set alarms because otherwise I don't eat. But yeah, so that's kind of what the whole idea is, what the goal is that for our clients, we want to reward the behaviors that we want to see. And so a big part of that is their nutrition. Yeah, so we want to do 2 shakes a day, 21-day shake challenge. The other one is a workout challenge. So it's going to be kind of a call your shot that I'm going to do 18 workouts between now and July 1st, which is 3 workouts a week. So that's the minimum. People can do up from there, however crazy they want to get. But really that when you're coaching your people, kind of that understanding, right, that it's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. So don't kill yourself on the fitness part because your focus should be on the nutrition, sort of a thing. So just setting realistic goals, pretty basic stuff. And then I want to do a tab challenge because this is something I struggle with, is getting my tabs in, the ones that are 3 times a day. I always forget the 3rd dose, always. I get home in the evenings and stuff's a mess. We'll call it stuff. Yeah, so I just thought a tab challenge would be really good because that's also a really good way to promote the products. And that, you know, when we do take our tabs consistently, that's when we start to feel better and we get really great results. So we'll do a tab challenge. And then we've just got the rest of the events and stuff that we're doing. And we're the registration. So this is the first day that registration opens. I put the 19th yesterday because we had a couple people come in. I was like, we'll just take your numbers and it counts starting today. But really today's the first big launch for registration, and people can register anytime between today and Memorial Day. So I've got a Tanita scale. So I'll bring that to the park workout, and we can just set up under one of the gazebos and people can get their wellness profiles done if they still need to do that at the park workout. So there's that piece. I'm trying to think. That should be most of it. And then, so we just kind of quickly put these events together. If there's something that you guys want to do that you feel like people are interested in, let's do it. Just let me know. We'll communicate it, all of that stuff. Because we do, I want this to be fun for everybody, because if it's not fun, nobody wants to do it. Right?
The only other one on there is the Skate City on the 24th.
Yep, I updated that.
Yay, good, okay.
Got it. We had to shuffle some dates around. So I was like, can we do the 24th instead of the 18th? But yeah. So I think that should be good. I feel like there's one other thing that I didn't write down and it's just not firing. So the people that are leads for the different events, you're going to be in charge of promotion. So making sure that people know it's coming up. So a week before, hey, don't forget we got Skate City coming up, we got a hike coming up, or whatever it is. So that way we're just jogging people's memories. So we make sure people are aware and ready to go. So yeah. I'm trying to think, Caitlin, do you have anything else? Am I missing anything?
The only other thing, we had a really good turnout last time for photo shoot. We had
Yes.
This time, I know last time with my people, I had a couple people who wanted to participate, but they never freaking weighed out until the day before the photo shoot. I was like, you already missed your cutoff.
Sorry,
so when it's the cutoff for the weight, because you need to be serious about it. We need to be participating in it, because we had 18 people last time, so I don't want to have 50 people, because then we have to pay a lot of money for the shoot. So let's make sure that they know that they need to be participating in. We need to be helped, you know what I mean, involved in the challenge.
Yeah.
And then weigh out on when our weigh outs are, or around those couple days, not the day before, and hope
Yeah.
that you are going to
Yep.
win it.
And
You know what I mean?
so-
like, it just takes the value away.
Absolutely. So I point to the calendar. I'm a visual, verbal person.
Yeah.
I gotta see it. I gotta hear it. So the 30th and July 1st, June 30th and July 1st will be our way out days. I'm here on Fridays for a healthy happy hour anyways. So yeah, right. So people in education, we're known for our happy hours, Friday afternoon club. It's a thing. So we're making it healthy. So you can wake up tomorrow morning. But yeah, so that June 30th and July 1st, thank you, will be the way out days. And so we'll make sure people know, and I might even just get kid care for that day and just be there like after work hours so people can pop in, way out, be done.
Yeah, but I think just making sure we really promote that.
Yes,
And
really
just-
make sure like these are the days
And
if
then
you
just
want
kind
it.
of talking to our people, just because, and we have to make sure that people have got like some good results, just
Mhm.
because, like, I love the turnout last time when we had 18 people, but if we're
Mhm.
gonna have a lot more people this time and people
Yep.
really want to participate, like,
Oh, and
I want it to be like not every single person can just come, because that's
Mhm.
kind of like how it was last time.
Mhm.
It was like if you wait out and you had some results,
Participation,
all, like,
yeah.
good.
Thank you
But
for
I
saying
just want
that.
to make sure people are engaged in this and like we reward the people that are participating.
Yep, absolutely. And so thank you for saying that. I'm like, there are things that I am missing and I am not bringing that right now. So what I put on the challenge post is that we're going to work off of a point system. So everybody's going to get it. So when you weigh out, coaches, we're going to look at our people. You get a point for every body fat percentage lost and every pound of muscle that's gained. And for every point, you get a raffle ticket. And that raffle ticket will go in for a big grand prize. Like it's anybody's game. So that, and we're gonna have to look at the budget. So we were talking about the budget, especially having more people and the photo shoot, depending on what that looks like. So we're gonna kind of fudge some things a little bit. But it should work out pretty well that we can do a real solid, like $200 retail value grand prize for whoever that raffle winner is. And then we're gonna pay out our top performers, our top results for the top male and female. So that way, because it's like people kind of, and this is where our challenge where we did that was super successful. We had a great finish rate, all of that. So it'll work really well to really reinforce, hey Katie, welcome back from Cycle Bye. But that way it's kind of that positive reinforcement that even though you're not the top person, your results still matter and they're still being reinforced. So we'll be doing that at the end, and then weekly we'll be doing some things. So checking in for the 21-day shake challenge, the workout challenges, and we'll I still got to work out the details of what those are going to look like and how we're kind of doing things. And really the way I'm thinking it's going to go is it's going to be morning shake selfie. Like Zeric's really good at this. Maybe we'll have you in charge of your morning shake selfie. But then
your face
yeah.
on my body.
Yes, but then to know that you're doing the shake challenge, right? You post a comment with a shake selfie, and then as we look at all the participation from that week, it's like, hey, we're hi Marvin. It's like, but then we look at who's really participating in all of that, and then we do a raffle, and put those names in, and hey, we're doing raffling off a CR7 or a beauty booster or whatever. So that way it is like they're getting reinforced when they complete the challenge, in the midst of the challenge, all of that sort of stuff. So the way Vegas works, positive intermittent rewards. That's why slot machines work. So yeah, what's up, Eileen?
Hey, I was wondering if the photo shoot was open to guys too.
No, not allowed.
Okay, because I had a guy.
We're
who was
discriminatory
kinda
here.
interested.
Yeah. Feminism. No, just yes, absolutely. Sorry, like yes, no, and like that doesn't make sense. Absolutely, and that's where I was like a little nervous. I'm like, we only had females participate in the photo shoot. Like that's what I got.
Our top guy was out of town. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our token male. But absolutely, guys and gals, please. And it is, and I would just really encourage, just basic fit camp things, right? Or not fit camp things, challenge things that encourage people to take some before photos, because I was kind of scrambling. One of my people was one of the top finishers. She's like, I don't know, I don't have a before photo. And I'm like, oh, that's my fault that she doesn't have a before photo. So just making sure that, we're doing that, because then it makes the photo shoot challenge even more powerful, because it's like, hey, me at the start of the 6 weeks, and then me at the end of the 6 weeks, I look amazing because Josie, is that her name? Who photographed us? Like Josie photographs you, and she just makes you look great. So really good marketing, really good advertising.
Yeah. One other thing.
Yes, I was like, what am I missing?
One other thing that I would just suggest for all of us coaches, like everybody here at this table and on Zoom and who's participating, like it's 6 weeks to also get your own really good results, because if you're in the photo shoot too, like you can use that for marketing for whatever. Like it's just a really good chance, like as Katie said, because now I have a couple different photos that I can use for marketing for this or for the future ones or for whatever, that like it really, like when you're marketing a photo shoot, like when they see you versus like a photo that I used off Google, like it just makes it totally different. So get your best results, because too, like when we're getting results, you know where people are going to get results because they see us doing it, like lead from the front. So
Absolutely.
I definitely say everyone participate.
And I don't know, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get some results. I've got the extra baby weight on me that I'm ready to get down. So I don't know if we want to do a coaches challenge and do a little friendly competition amongst coaches. And I've been throwing around the idea of making my infamous soup can awards that I did when I was in college. I was an RA in college. And we literally, like, you just take a soup can, like empty it out, and then you spray paint it and put like a troll or something on top, and then that gets passed around. It's the best. Like, and we got real competitive with things with it. And then you get points for who's the most creative and where you put your trophy. So it might have been a hood ornament on somebody's car, just saying. But it's just kind of that. I think it is important that us as coaches, that like we're participating in the challenge, but we're not participants. And so for us to continually pushing ourselves to be better, get our own results, that sort of thing. So maybe we'll think on it and brainstorm and what we can do to really, I don't know. For me, competition fires me up a little bit.
Well, and then how many, like, who can get the most new people?
Yes, absolutely.
Because new people, it's fair game. Like, people have been in the challenge. Like, Katie's a rock star and has like 50 people in like every challenge. So Katie can win that. So new people.
Yeah. So I think let's do it. So right here and now, that there is a competition between us coaches, that whoever gets the most new people, you get a special something. We're not sure what that is yet. It'll probably be a soup can trophy and something. soup can. I was like, soup can awards.
I'm gonna work really hard.
It's a day was there.
We're going to Costco, walk around, get some samples.
Yes. This is why we get along. It has a perfect date. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Okay. So I think that should be good. We've got 5 minutes to talk through what's going on today. So obviously we're doing Fit Camp at 9. Do we have some volunteers for organizing the workout that's happening?
So we normally just.
Oh, do we do that at 8:15? Okay, so we'll start that at 8:15. I'm like, oh no, do we have 5 minutes to be done?
We have 8 till like
8:15 we start that.
Okay.
We start at 8.
Perfect. It's been a while since I've been here on Saturdays, so I'm a little rusty. Okay, so that should be everything. So after this, so we'll plan Fit Camp at 8:15, but just kind of the flow of how today is going to go. We're going to start Fit Camp at 9. And then after that, we're going to do, are we doing recovery shakes? Or
Yes.
Yeah, so we're doing recovery shakes and a sample
For the Fit
party.
Campers.
Yeah, for the Fit Campers. And then we'll be doing a sample party, kind of milling around. And what time do we want to start? Kind of, are we doing the HOM first?
So
Let's talk about
samples
the
at 10:30.
Okay.
Mingle, bring new people come in. HOM at 11, and then we can decide where we want to do that up front. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think by the
More
couches
energy.
is good. Yeah.
And then bring chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Did people get together before and afters of their people from the challenge at all?
Yeah, so I have the presentation, but this computer doesn't have like the old, like whole new updated PowerPoint, so I just need to borrow Katie's to finish out like a couple slides.
Awesome.
But then that's all set. So then Zarek and I will do the HOM. Then we're going to bring up Katie, who's going to do the payouts for the challenge. So I have the top winners before and afters. So we're going to do third place, and then the 2 gals who tied for first or second, and then first place girls, and then we'll bring up first place men. And myself, right? It was DA anyway. Yeah, and then we'll bring up Lisa to do some of the challenge stuff. Okay. So I think it would be best for the challenge stuff if we don't like throw absolutely everything at them. We also say like we have a
Like,
calendar event.
here's the calendars, grab one on your way out.
Yeah, and then just like what we're just gonna just name off a couple things that we're doing and some dates, but everything's on there.
Yep.
And then just go over like some photo shoot and just some rules of like we want to make sure everybody's engaged and everything, but we don't want to be like what time do we want to end? Like 11:45 or 12 with everything.
So if we start the HOM at 11, it's a smaller version of it, so it normally takes 45 minutes, so that'll probably go maybe 30. I'll be done in 5.
Yeah.
And then if you take 5 minutes to kind of go over basics and just big thing, get with your coach and invite people to do it with you and use the calendar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
that'd
we
be cool.
want to, I'm just a little worried that like for folks who are going to be here at Fit Camp, they're going to be here for 3 hours, or I guess it's like 2.5 if we're done by 11:30.
And I prep my people for that. So the ones who want to stay will stay.
Well, and I'm just wondering, like,
And then on the
but I'm just wondering too, like, if there's a way we can just maybe start a little bit earlier, like maybe start samples at like 10:15.
I mean, we can start that as soon as we can get people
Kind
over
of
there. Like,
settled,
whoever
okay.
wants to help out with
So
samples.
we'll just need like a sample team, and then
Yeah,
and then I mean that can start then, and then we'll just kind of see how the flow is. I mean, if everybody's kind of ready at 10:45, then we'll just start then.
okay.
Because I mean, I told my people 10:30, and then on that thing, I think on the Facebook invite it says 10:30 is when we're starting.
Does it? Okay.
So if we start.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just started doing that math in my head. I was like, shoot, if people are here a little bit before 8, and then I was like, that's just a long, but neither here nor there, so fine.
So next sample team. So who would like to
Yes.
help out with samples? Because I think we're just doing small little samples and then some tea. Because Julia's gonna bring martini glasses for a little tea.
Oh, I love it. So
That'd be
CJ,
fun.
Katie.
And then my recommendation is
are
whoever wants to donate $5 for a shake,
Yeah.
and then we just sample out that one shake.
Yeah, I think that works.
So and then we'll just however many people donate, that's how many shakes we'll make.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Yeah. So sample team, were you CJ, Katie, Eileen, Scott? Oh, if I can write. CJ, Katie, Eileen, Scott. Anybody else? I think that's good.
Yeah.
And are you guys gonna do recovery shakes too, or just samples?
Well, that's
That's
gonna be
separate.
different.
That's
That's
okay.
it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of big picture. Okay, perfect. So we've got our sample team. We've got HOM. You guys got everything that you need. Katie, do you have everything you need for payouts?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I think I've got everything I need to announce the challenge. We should be good. And what was the time we said we're trying to end by? 11.
Or shooting for like 11:45.
11:45 at the latest.
Yeah.
Like the
Because
drop
then
dead
if
be
people
done.
want to mingle, that's fine or whatever. Also I know for the HM, but also Fit Camp, like just bring energy. Because I just don't want it to be like
Yes.
me and Sarah go up there cracking jokes and everybody's like,
We need a DJ for that.
yeah. So we need like everybody. To,
Let's
like,
go.
Absolutely, yeah.
and then
Yeah.
like, who wants to
It's
say?
really gonna be here today.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's excited. Like the whole
All these
thing.
things,
Yeah.
who wants to DJ
That's
that?
what-
So,
Yeah.
Like DJs. I'll DJ it.
Yeah, there you go. See my.
All right. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's all we got. So, Lisa, thank you for hanging in there. Sorry, I just realized that you didn't need to be.
Why am I?
No worries. And hey, we are actually going to head down now,
Oh,
maybe in like 10 minutes. So we're hoping to catch you guys still because we were going to have a race, but that's canceled, but we're still going to go down.
we love this
Anyway.
guy.
So are you guys going to be around after 10:30 in case we are
Yeah,
like
that's
running
when
late?
the sample party is starting at 10:30, and then HOM like 10:30ish is what we've decided. So.
And then are you guys just like out the door at 11:30 or will you guys still be around?
No, we should still be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be around. Somebody will be here at the club till
Are you
12.
riding outside?
Okay, we'll do our best. Otherwise, I'll just give you a call or something.
Oh, totally. Yeah, no pressure if you can't make it.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Have
right.
fun.
Bye. Oh, and we'll stop.
Bye.
Cool. See ya.
Bye.
There you go. And if you're watching the recording, thanks. Have a good one. Bye.